Get them out of here. I had them out this morning. Yeah, some of these right here. Alright, so you can cut acrylic. Here's an example. Press fit box, or press fit boot. In this case, there's dice you drop in there and they don't fall on the floor, they stay in the thing. So this was one of the inventions the kids came up with. You can put cylindrical objects in it, so you can do like tumbler glasses and that kind of thing. And then this is an example of a good composite project, although the arms, they had to do an iteration 2 because it's not that strong. But you got the small electronics controller in there. This is laser cut acrylic. Then we bought the motors. We can't actually make the motors. But these are cheap, and you basically just put it all together with this, and it's servo control. So if you put this down without falling over. This is that little $120 one I was talking about earlier. Of if you don't have a lot of money, this is a little electronic cutter.
And that's a vinyl cutter?
Paper, you can actually do fabric as well, and they'll cut through as big as mat work. The vinyl, paper, fabric, anything really thin. Here's Claire, who's 3D printed. She was an art education student with us for a while until she got a job up in Chicago.
Every day though, right?
Yes, and the gimmick is that she had to graduate and leave before she could pick up her print, and so she said, okay, well you could just use it as a demo, and so we have Claire forever here with her permission, which is good. Anyway, what happened here is we ran out of filament halfway through, like the spindle actually ran out, and we're like, oh well, what do we do? So we just printed the head separate, and now we can see inside, and like it's the lesson on those big ones are a big deal. They can take like 48-hour prints if you're using the whole view.
It's a little light in there, make it glow, you know.
We actually did that with a different head, so we're already ahead of you. Anyway, the laser does all kinds of stuff. Let's see if I can, this is what I wanted to have on the table before you guys got here. So this is an example of the plushies that Judy does with kids. This is what she did.
Does this do something other than just like does it make noise or light
This
up?
one doesn't, but we did do some that do. So you can basically these same Arduino things we were looking at. You can stick one of those in there with like a noisemaker or they did like ones that would like meow like a cat. Do we have any of those constructed?
No.
So the problem is the kids take them, and we don't have them anymore.
What technology did you use to do this?
That was just a sewing machine,
okay.
And the internet. So the concept here is more about they're designing a character. So who is my character? What does my character mean? And a lot of them will like I had some that were saying like, oh, I want to make the what's the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon? Nightwing, yeah. Toothless. Thank you. So they wanted to make Toothless, and I was like, all right, well, why don't we think of another dragon that doesn't exist in the movie? And so you use this as a springboard to get them into thinking. And these are like young kids. They're like 8-ish years old, possibly younger. And so this is, first time for them to think about that stuff. And we also then get to tackle things of like, why did you choose the bad guy as a male? Or why is the guy rescuing the female? Or we can have these sort of simple questions about the narratives they've already inherited. And then they print out their character. And so we're trying to at least get them to think about remixing ideas, even if the sewing machine is rather analog. But the lights and stuff is basically step 2. So other examples, this is small electronics. This is like a die. You can, each time you put it down, roll something else. Here's a little more serious prototyping part.
Are those the Fablab glasses?
So these are... Oh, the glass. Oh, yeah. 3D printed glasses. So he upgraded. These are the newer pair.
Wow. The other pair were purple. So that's the only color they had.
But yeah, now it's I found this other plastic we have called T-glaze. It's strong enough to do really thin stuff, so I can have hinges.
That's what we're doing over there now. So
Sweet.
It's kind of funny though. The pair that was just printed as a single piece. When I put it on my head, it kind of bent the plastic outward, so I had a stringiness that kept it on my face. But now they don't have strings.
So essentially, you printed the layers,
so they don't stay on my face very well. Not very much.
So we're gonna have to do phase 2 or phase 3 as it. So other examples, you could laser. So this is what I meant by like laser cutting being useful. You could just very quickly assemble like a structure for something. So this is a donation box.
Yes. The laptop that Lisa had that
yes.
running Celeste.
Right here.
Right.
Yep.